We're back. We got Ricky Rivera,
Hey guys.
Hollis, Echo.
Hello.
How you guys doing?
Doing okay.
Feeling all right about that round?
Yep.
Feeling great, man.
Yeah.
Feeling great.
You guys are both
Meh.
looking
Meh.
okay for top 4.
We'll see. What
We'll
happens?
see. Tell us about that first game a little bit.
Where do I start? You want me to? No. Okay.
I
so
mean-
here's what happened. Hollis and I built these decks. Well, no, we both built our corp decks this weekend because out of basically the idea of that deck that was the Holy Grail.
Yeah.
And you know, there was a lot of people that kind of just says that, you know, I don't think this works. I don't know. Maybe
Right.
just because of inexperience
Hollis
or
is
whatever.
one of them, right?
I'm not saying that at all. But
It's okay. We will.
but it's something new, and it's something that was maybe considered a little janky. And
Yeah.
it's like, oh, let's let's take something a little bit more proven
standard,
to something
yeah.
like this.
Yeah.
And so we know each other's decks. We knew pretty much card for card.
Yeah. So that was-
we've played it over the weekend and stuff. So
Right. So
opening-
noise was your response. That.
Well, no, I mean I just wanted to play noise anyway.
Okay,
but
fair.
But opening hand with noise 2 scrubber. I mean I know I'm playing the same deck. I'm like
Right.
cost 4 to trash all these
Yeah.
things. 2 scrubbers are fantastic.
Okay.
And I think what it was is just like no Faust. You
Yeah.
know, no wild side to draw the Faust if I didn't see the Faust. You know,
Yeah.
it happens.
Yeah. It was a little slow to the rush. I mean, it looked like though for a minute like you might have gotten back into it.
Almost.
and
There,
then-
there was a couple of blunders, I think, but.
And
yeah.
then it turns out NEH just scores Astros and wins games.
Who
Right?
thought you score agendas behind ice?
Yeah, right.
what?
I didn't know I was
Who
going
does
to do that either.
Who does that? Weird.
That was so random because I don't run very many ice in my deck,
Mhm.
and when we started the game, you know, of course I know your noise, so I said the best thing I can draw right now is the best thing I can do is try to get an early game Astro.
Yeah,
and then
right,
Maybe
score early.
and
then your hand is just full ice.
Yeah.
which is
Which was hilarious.
doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
Because every game today, it's like been 1 ice opening hand, and
Yeah.
versus Ricky, it was 4 ice, and I was
Yeah.
like, I don't understand.
Yeah.
Okay, sure.
Those
Okay.
that's a handy key.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we pointed that out that it was like entirely different than your previous game.
Yeah.
Had been. So
way different.
And,
way
and
weird.
even if it isn't with that deck, it's just fine because you're going to be installing and drawing more.
Okay.
Right.
And it's,
Yeah,
I mean,
that makes
you know,
sense.
there's been a couple of games where if you don't start out with ice or maybe even 1 or 2 agendas and you know a couple of assets, like
Yeah.
we can still kind of work it out.
Yeah.
We'll see.
yeah, I guess so. I don't know if we've talked about this. What do you think of team sponsorship there, Hollis?
Okay. about the card. So here's
So in the second game, like that was a pretty big deal. You know, he
Right.
brought back CVS.
Yep.
Both Sands.
Yep.
Honestly, like.
Ugh.
You looked in control for so much of that game, and then Ricky just like came storming back with
Yes.
no Jacksons on the board.
yes, yeah.
And
I mean,
I'll be honest, I didn't think you were gonna win.
I didn't think so either. Like so basically I felt ahead after I'm so sorry.
It's all good.
I felt ahead after I scored or got lucky and picked that Astro.
Yeah.
Because I knew a score was coming because he had the money to do it.
Mm-hmm.
So I said I've got to just hit something, hope it's an Astro, and I got lucky. I nicked it, and it was after that I felt kind of fine. I did make blunders, as everyone I'm certain in the stream pointed out.
Let's slow down. Are you referring maybe to when you discarded a clone chip with Clot?
And it could have been like Film Critic or anything else that
Yeah.
you know.
Oh,
could
that
have
happened?
Yeah, that happened.
Yeah, he had Film Critic in
so-
hand against NEH, and he kept that over
Yeah.
a clone chip.
Yep. For those of you who don't know, by the way, if you saw me when I looked through and looked at the econ,
I'm surprised. like
sorry.
clone chip, man. Clot.
When I looked in the
NEH.
discard pile and then looked at all the econ, I went, "That's a clone." Wait, I've only used one. Oh, damn.
Yeah,
I can't believe I did that.
Hey,
I mean,
man,
it was just a
heat of
blunder.
the moment.
Yeah.
Ended up not being too big of a deal.
Yeah.
Were you worried at all? You know that ice in that deck is not super strong.
See, so here's the thing about that ice. Last night, up until yesterday, I ran it with Grail.
That's
And,
what I hear.
and a lot of people are saying that Grail is bad, and I understand that Parasite is the best icebreaker in the game. Wink, wink. But team sponsorship, I think, really changes that. You're bringing back
yeah,
stuff.
yeah.
You're installing things for free over your other Grail.
Getting you more card draw.
Right, exactly.
To have all those Grail pieces in hand.
Right.
So I
Right.
go back to it.
And then last night, you know, Hollis and I were talking about it last night and everything, and it's, I think it came down to the fact that
And he convinced you.
no, it was one solid point which says that basically, like, you're gonna have to keep at least 2 Grail ice in your hand
Yeah,
to make the
right.
other ones worth it. And
Which
I don't
means
know
you're
if
not
you
holding other pieces.
right. And I don't know if you guys noticed in that pretty much that entire game, I had 2 to 3 agendas in my
yeah,
hand
right.
the whole time.
Yeah.
Which is why the Jacksons got popped so early
Right.
because I'm trying to, you know.
Filter them back and
Yeah.
then you just draw them because that's
Yeah.
how Netrunner works. It's weird.
So you know, I mean, Toll Booth is fantastic. Art Tech is fantastic.
Yeah.
You know, I've won a couple of games today based off the
That's
Art
fair.
Tech alone.
Yeah, I mean, we saw. I think it was your game, right, where you res a toll booth, and all of a sudden, HQ's impenetrable. Was that
So,
you?
no, that wasn't me. I'm actually not running toll booth at all.
Who was I thinking of then?
What my
Might have
code
been
gave-
Randall.
that was
Against
Randall.
you?
Yeah. My large code gate of choice this time around is actually Little Engine, and it's a yog counter.
Okay.
Because I mean they're not gonna yog it.
So you
7
haven't-
strength.
And you can also CVS it, right?
Yeah.
You can just be like,
Yeah.
sorry.
Yeah.
That's that.
They're never gonna yog that.
Yeah. Okay, well, so there's that. So you're in.
Cool.
Congrats.
Awesome. Thanks.
I don't think there's anything you can do to not make that cut.
I could drop.
Do you
Can
want to? There's a camera here. Do you want to just
Can I
let
do that?
them know?
Is that an option?
We'll see. Looks like Ricky's going to sign up for your spot. I think you still have a shot.
Maybe.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah, that's X3, right?
I think, 5-3.
Yeah. So I think there's still a chance. It's going to depend on what happens right below you.
Split with Pacer first round, and then
Yeah. And
Betty. No, it's all good.
Sorry.
hey, how's it feel to know you knocked out the rest of Alabama?
Okay. Rocket boys. I do want to give a quick. Man, I'm hogging up the airtime. I do want to give a quick shout out to two people. Number one, Ricky, because when Ricky introduced the deck to me, I effectively just told him no, and then he kept trying to convince me, and I was like, okay, I'll play against it, and I realized immediately that I had undervalued. It was like every other card was fine, but I realized I undervalued team sponsorship,
Yep.
and that's
So
when I went, oh, this is the thing that's changes everything. That's ridiculous.
Right.
And then also props to Zach Cavis. He actually, in a chat, a brief chat, he's actually the reason why I am playing some of the ice that I'm playing, and the agenda spread that I'm playing, because he basically, went through the motions of explaining why certain ice would be better, why I'm playing the little engine that I'm playing as opposed to tow booth.
That was Jack Carvis that probably told you that.
Jack Carvis. Yeah.
All right. Well, so one more round to go.
I'd just like to say that I want to coin the term Team Turtles.
Team
This
Turtles.
time. Team Turtles.
Team Turtles.
And if you
Turtles
add a
for this deck?
Shinobi, if you add a Shinobi, it's Team Ninja Turtles.
Ninja Turtles.
Ooh.
But I'm not running
Publish that thing on Netrunner. Do it now. StimHack forums. Get it out there. All right. Well, good luck to you next round.
Thank you.
I believe.
Good luck to you, Hollis. You got me.
Fam.
Hey, if you can double beat me, I hope you win this thing.
Oh man.
right.
Yeah.
No, what's happening?
I'm just saying.
Nice.
We're
Thank you.
getting close to that. So, after these guys get a little bit of a break before this next round, we'll come back with round 5 pairings and standings going into it because that's all that matters.
Yep.
After
Yeah.
that, it's we're playing for all the marbles.
Yes.
So stick with us, folks. Remember, this thing's coming up soon. So stay in chat.
Did you guys see that trophy?
Yeah,
Come on.
yeah, we just showed it to them.
Come on.
So sweet.
It's
I
fantastic.
mean, I'm going to steal it before we finish the playoffs, so no one's going to get it. But I haven't told them that, so we're good.
Oh, they didn't-
We'll see you guys in just a minute.